Hi, my name is Joseph Ballard, and I'm a cybersecurity student at DeVry University, and this is my persuasive speech for Speech 275. I'm giving my speech from the perspective of running for city council in my local area. And my speech is titled, Time for a Change, a Vote for Joseph Ballard for a Fresh New Perspective. As a city council candidate, I'm a young veteran who is ready to bring a positive change. According to an article by the Washington Post, veterans make up 6.4% of the nation's adult population, and only 12% of Congress are millennials, with 54% over age 60. Today, I will illustrate why I will be a unique and beneficial candidate for City Council with fresh new perspectives, Army leadership experience, uncompromised values, and a commitment to serve our community. Young people bring a fresh perspective to politics. Youthful innovation. According to J.R.D. Seelock, who discusses the impact of young officials in American politics in the Bloomsbury Academic Professional Journal, being connected, plugged in, and up to date is something that my generation grew up doing. Quote, young professionals choosing to be candidates for elective office are able to raise funds and put together connections more easily because of the existing social media, end quote. Openness to change. Young people are adaptable and open to change, whereas older politicians may be stuck in their ways, have an agenda, or may be more concerned with their own political careers. Just as young people are adaptable and open to change, I learned resiliency and versatility during my time in the Army. Military service prepares veterans to be strong leaders. Veterans as critical thinkers. A 2023 survey conducted by the RAND Corporation has shown that veterans are less likely to support extremist ideals. The RAND Corporation, a nonpartisan think tank, conducted a nationwide survey and found that while only 10% of the U.S. population, less than half of that percentage of veterans were in favor of extremist ideals. Core values. Veterans embody ideals of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. These core values can be found by visiting army.mil/values. While discussing the RAND Corporation's survey in an NPR article, Q Lawrence said, I think when people put their hand in the air and swear to support and defend the Constitution, that oath doesn't end when we leave the Department of Defense, he said. That's something that the overwhelming majority of us can carry with us till the time, we step off this planet. Some of the characteristics that you draw to serve your country will help protect against forces that would undermine your country. While the Army has provided me with leadership and guidance, it's important to note that my faith is also my moral compass. Faith and decision making. Separation of church and state. Just as President John F. Kennedy once said, I believe in an America where the separation of church and state is absolute, where no Catholic prelate would tell the president, should he be Catholic, how to act, and no Protestant minister would tell his parishioners for whom to vote. My faith will not influence my political decisions, nor should it. Communication and compromise. Regardless of our beliefs, people of different ideations, whether religious, political, or otherwise, agree on many of the same things, just not necessarily on how to get there. And that is why communication is so important, and listening to all sides to be able to find a common ground is so critical. James Reekley, in his book Faith and Politics, stated, whatever differences exist over its interpretation, and there are many, the principle is firmly established. Organized religion is morally bound to do what it can to resist political despotism or terror. In addition to there being some reservations about my faith, there may be some considering my experience and my qualifications. Youth does not equal inexperience. While I may be younger than many in the political arena, I'm not without experience. I've held many leadership positions in the Army, from squad leader to platoon sergeant, during many varied situations, and my 2 combat deployments have taught me to be diligent in the face of adversity and trials and tribulations. Youth as an asset. My youth is not a liability, it is an asset. I bring fresh, innovative ideas and adaptability, and there have been many great leaders who rose to the occasion during their first positions. Congressional age demographics. As Nick Mortopoulos and Derek Hawkins noted, more than 64% of Congress are over 60 years old, and that means they've been around for 40 years. And my question is, what have they been doing all this time? Now that I've settled your reservations, I hope that I've shown not only am I uniquely qualified, I'm also the much needed breath of fresh air. In conclusion, our city needs new innovation. Our problems are not new, and the approaches to problem solving aren't either. It's time for an evolution in our thinking. Leadership, experience, and fresh outlook. I promise to use my hardened leadership experience and fresh outlook to tackle problems in new and exciting ways to address our city's issues. A vote for real change. If you vote for me, I promise that a vote for me is a vote for real change, and we can help build a brighter future for our community together. Thank you.